Shakespeare, and I would like to welcome you to the illustrious globe stage of Morningshire. I don't know how familiar you are with acting companies, but we, being the lowest of the low, have to rely on sponsors to be able to put on our show. It's much like a PBS telethon, but without lovely stories from Mr. McFeely talking about Fred Rogers. Instead, you're stuck with me, and I'm sorry. We have big guests coming today, and if things go well, no more tiny stages, no more tiny towns, big time. London, lots of money, we make it rain. It's gonna be glorious, so I need you to be loud. We're gonna do some Henry V, maybe Othello, Romeo and Juliet, I don't know. And by we, I mean my acting company, because I have one. I wouldn't come up here by myself. I don't know where they are, which is really, really awkward.
Master Shakespeare, I found them.
New girl, what's your name again? Heinrich?
It's Harold, Master Shakespeare. My dad wanted a boy.
Harold, your dad wanted a boy. Great. You said you found them.
Yes, Master Shakespeare. They were passed out near Barney's public house. Looks like there's been a major party going on down there. Bottles shattered everywhere, windows smashed, the door off its hinges.
Is Barney's the one owned by that angry Irish fellow with the whiskers?
No.
No.
You're thinking of the Blarney.
Blarney.
Barney's is the one with all the sideshow antics. It's got sword swallowers, jugglers, and that little monkey who will fling its poo at you for a penny.
No. I thought the monkey was at the Baltimore.
No, Baltimore is the one with all the murders.
I should have associated them.
It's got that big
Murderers.
black raven out front, although it should be an opossum.
I don't follow.
Well, you see, Master Shakespeare, because opossums and ravens both play dead at home and get killed on the road.
Go in your corner. That is horrible.
I'm
That is the
okay.
wor-
Grab that stool. I can hear the bell.
Where have you been?
I told you.
Freaking out!
Well, I told you last night that we were going out to the pub because I felt John Goldman.
You said you were going out last night to the pub. It's the following day. It's like 1:15 or something.
Oh.
Right.
All right. Well, listen. I had an axe to grind. There was a man at the pub who said he could hypnotize anyone, and I was going to prove him wrong. And I would have.
Was that?
Well, you see, Ben thought it'd be a good time to start a little bit of a bar fight out in the audience. So I had to leave the stage to get his back.
I make no apologies for art.
The man on the stage making the for the fight, Master Webster.
There was a boxing
New
lesson.
kid. What was your name again? I don't remember.
It's Harold, Master Johnson.
Right, Harry the chick. That's a weird name
My
for
dad
you.
loves the boy.
Yeah, whatever. Stop interrupting me. So, there we were. John was up on stage with this creepy hypnotist guy, and he starts spinning a coin, just going, "Oh, you're getting sleepy," and then there's something about colors, bells, chickens.
Did you pay attention at all? When you're out with him, you have to pay attention. You know this.
What am I, a 3-year-old?
Well, no, I tried to watch him, but there was a guy who was sitting in the back row, and he was, and he'd seen our show at Derby last month, and he started yelling at me. He's like, "Hey, Johnson, you don't know your own plays." So I had to go hit him in the face.
But the thing is, you don't know your own play.
Which is why I had to hit him in the face.
Well played, Master Johnson.
Thank you. But seriously, stop calling me Master Johnson. It weirds me out. When we're on this stage, you can just call me Ben. That's Will. That's John. You can use our first names. You wouldn't want us going around calling you Master. I have no idea what your last name is, Harry.
It's Cock Foster, Master Johnson.
What? Your name is Harry Coxford.
It's an illustrious title, I swear. We come from Enfield Chase. It's a royal park, you see. My father is the chief forester. He protects the woods from would-be poachers or woodcutters. The chief forester, or the cockfoster.
I'm most certainly not calling you Master. No, I'm not doing it.
Not too many visuals.
What's your middle name, lass?
Charles, Master
Charlie it is. We're calling her Charlie.
Right,
Charlie.
and remember, enough about your dad wanting a boy. We don't care. We've all had fathers, and we've all hated them. My stepfather was a bricklayer. That has nothing to do with Ben Jonson, the playwright. Will's father was a glover. But that has nothing to do with Titus Andronicus.
I mean, Kind of.
You sort of read it?
And John over here, well, actually, I have no idea what your father did, John.
Well, I'm a little hurt. But you see, it's actually a funny story. See, my dad was a cart maker, but my granddad, you see, he was a blacksmith. So
Whoa! Whoa! What the? What are you?
Oh, wait! Stop!
Oh, my nose!
I need a distraction. He's going to your bed. Something shaking like a dog toy. I don't care. I just need something to make him
Try to speak.
One,
Wait a minute!
2, 3. Nope. What was that?
I'm sorry, Master
What are you
Chief,
doing?
didn't say on 3.
I said on 3. You threw on 4. I was
You didn't say 4.
Why would I say 4 if I said go on 3?
Hey, big guy.
On 3. Wait up.
Sun's getting real low.
Call me out. Bring it so they hear it in Wales, all right?
All right.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
why do you have a weird bell? Whoa, what's in the sword and why is Johnson on the ground?
You attacked us.
I most certainly did not.
But you did.
Indeed.
Why would I?
What is going on?
The Queen approaches! What? Will someone please tell me what's going on?
Pick him up. Grab a stool. Pick him up. We're going to do Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 1. You're going to be Horatio. You're going to be a soldier. He can be the ghost.
Do you have a sheet? Oh, you got the sheet?
Go, shoot. All right. Just make it work. Make it work. The Queen is coming.
It's all right. Throw a sheet on him. I'll put a hat on him.
Make it work!
Right.
Precious ratio.
What up, thou that you stop this time of night?
What are you doing?
Thou with that fair and warlike form,
You are
like
where
that
my word
of the
could
fallen
die.
monarch of Denmark, I charge thee by heaven's speed.
All right, wait. Up here now.
All right.
You went to university with Hamlet, so be more scholarly. You're soldier. First time seeing you go. Freak out more. Then, this is the first appearance by a ghost, so try not to move as much. Oh, hell.
All right, men, you have entered the St. George's Den. Da-da-dum.
What is happening?
3 of the British Isles' most important and influential entrepreneurs are here today. First up is Queen Anne, Queen of England. Raise your voices high. Queen Anne is the Queen of England through a marriage to King Henry VIII. She is brilliant, charming, opinionated, and yet with a temper. Her Majesty includes archery, falconry, gambling, and good jokes. She is considered the most important consort England's ever had. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Anne!
Yes, thank you. It's true, I do love a good joke. Like De Vere's face.
Speaking of which, Edward de Vere, Earl of Oxford, the heir to the second oldest earldom in the kingdom and a court playwright. He is known for his reckless and volatile temperament, as well as his fear of germs, which has precluded him from holding any real or true governmental responsibility.
My friends in college called me Germax. All right.
Christopher Marlowe, also known as Kit Marlowe, is a translator, writer, and poet of the era. Her players are known for the use of blank verse and their overreaching protagonists. Recently, Kit Marlowe came in a bit of money the old-fashioned way. She was run over by a duke's carriage.
Just got run over by a carriage. Kit Marlowe will be referred to as Kit Marlowe, not Christopher, not Kit, and not Marlowe, but Kit Marlowe. And Kit Marlowe is a she. Kit Marlowe is not a he.
Kid?
Kit Marlowe.
No, hold the phone here. You look nothing like you did last season. We've traveled with you for years. I think we know who you are.
Master of disguise.
Watch as the saints travel across England with King Henry and they make or break the dreams of budding acting companies everywhere.
Who are you talking? Like, are you talking to the audience? Are you just talking? Or, like, are you mental? go with mental.
Do the playwrights men have what it takes to get sponsored?
Are you pointing at the child?
Don't talk directly into the
you
camera.
See a friend on
That's
that
breaking
bench?
the fourth wall.
Is there someone?
Stay tuned and find out.
Did you just LeBron without chop? You can't LeBron
Oh,
without
no,
chop.
I don't follow tennis.
What is going on here?
Playwrights men, the Saints await your proposal.
No.
Welcome, esteemed patrons. We are the Playwrights Men. Mwah. We are a very wildly famous acting company that has toured all over England, mwah, Ireland, and Wales.
Please, do not touch me.
All right then. I am Ben Johnson. I am a playwright and an actor extraordinaire. To my immediate right is none other than the legendary John Webster. He's also an esteemed playwright and actor who specializes in the darkest of plays with the darkest of plots. Bah! Horrifying. And of course, how could I forget the newest member of our acting company, young Charlie Carr. Just Charlie.
We believe in
Nothing else. She's young, she's inexperienced, but we have such high hopes for her. And that concludes our...
Hello?
Oh, right. This is Will Shakespeare.
Loser!
Also writes sometimes.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a cold.
Are we gonna have a
I
problem?
think that's what Will says in one of his plays. I think that was Othello for you.
I don't.
So anyway, as I was saying, we, the Playwrights Men, we're looking to take our shows to a much grander level. And we're thinking, with the right sponsors and the right money, we can take our shows to a much bigger level. And when I say big, I assure you I am talking cats big.
Who the hell likes cats?
I mean,
The ginger over there does.
they took a poetry book about cats, and then they added CGI and Taylor Swift, and she's all like, and she sits down.
I have a
but it's
question.
Taylor Swift, and she loves it.
No, enlighten me. Are they dark cats?
Wait, what?
I'm confused. Are you talking the color of their fur or their sinister nature?
Oh, I'm talking sinister nature, you know? The kind of dark cats that are down to the deepest, tiniest cores. The kinds that drink absinthe and opium dens and listen to Typo Negative and Evanescence. Those kinds of dark cats.
What kind of cats have you been experiencing?
Well, I had some kind of
Opium.
Playwrights men, please continue.
Yes. So, with that sponsorship and with that whole new level, we're thinking maybe we could consolidate our company. Maybe settle down someplace, the big city. Maybe open a theater in London.
But it must be exciting. Touring the country, you know, acting, drinking, fighting, all of that. How many actors do you have?
Well, there's 4 of us this day, but typically many, many more. Kind of like the dance macabre.
Does Kit Marlowe know any of your plays?
Wait. Kit, are you serious?
Kit Marlowe.
You traveled with us. You performed with us last year.
Ah, yes. And does Kit Marlowe know any of your plays?
I wrote Hamlet, A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet. Can't forget to double suicide.
I wrote Volpone, The Case is Altered, The Alchemist.
I wrote Westward Ho and Northward Ho.
Oh, you wrote The White Devil.
What? Oh! What are you doing? I think we gotta put him down, Will. Hey!
That's the day.
Ah,
my friend.
Hey! I'm sitting here.
Let's take care of this.
All right.
I'm sorry, my friend.
What are you doing? You just gave him a flail.
I'll take care of this.
I believe in you. All right, I don't believe you that much. I got him. I don't got him. Wait. Your Majesty, this is all part of the show.
This is not any of my show.
No, this is King Lear, Act 1, Scene 30.
No.
All right, then. All right, I'm with you. denies us.
Fights happen often.
More than I would like, honestly. I need your help.
I don't know what that means.
John seems to be hypnotized. I don't know what's going on. I need your help, kid.
Kit Marlowe.
Kit Marlowe. I need your help. What are you even doing here? You and I both know you don't have the funds to fund anything.
Well, it lets Kit Marlowe travel the country and lets Kit Marlowe pay for disguises and...
And what?
Kit Marlowe has been setting aside money for an idea that Kit Marlowe has.
What is it?
You'll laugh.
Just tell me.
Secrets don't make friends.
Secrets make secrets!
What the hell is going on?
All right. Murder mysteries.
Did you say murder?
And mysteries. I don't know what he's talking about, but I think I like it. Did you say murder mysteries?
Yes. So Kit Marlowe's idea is this. What if instead of feasts and dinner parties, we all got together and we were given a plot and everyone has a character and one person is the murderer? Oh, it'll be so much fun.
Nobody outside of the state of Pennsylvania is gonna go see that.
I agree.
No, it will work. And Kit Marlowe has a neat one written already about a dashing rogue who's also a counterfeiter named Tamburlaine who was murdered in a public house near a royal dockyard so people can play the pub owner and service Naples and sailors and oh, it will be so pleasing. That's me.
I'm gonna be nice because we're friends. That's stupid.
You would know stupid plot. Who said that?
No, wait.
It was you.
I have an idea. What if you wrote one of your little murder thingies about, let's say, a lady in waiting to a certain queen who keeps taunting the queen with a bauble or mayhaps a locket of some kind?
I do get nervous about writing one about the poor thing.
No, say the same lady is spreading rumors about, oh, I don't know, witchcraft or poisoning, or every time the court orders donuts, she manages to stick the icing side to the sides of the bag, which we all know is the worst. And
That
you
is
just really deserves to just, fall off the castle walls or be built in the moat at the tower.
I do know where this is going. More!
And then that hedgeborn doxy goes further and starts spreading rumors of a projecting tooth or extra finger. Or saying that queen is sleeping with her brother. Or even worse, a musician. A Flemish musician. Who plays the Virgil or harpsichord. As if I would ever go for a harpsichord.
That's disgusting. My God, I think I've heard rumors like.
I'm just saying, it would be a good plot for your little mystery play.
All right.
All right. Well, mayhaps Kit Marlowe's idea wasn't the best.
What? No.
Nonetheless, Kit Marlowe can't fund your company, Shakespeare. Kit Marlowe is out.
What? Kit Marlowe realizes at this time that
I
funding
put
an
your
IT
eyebrows
company
for
is
you.
not opportune, instead to focus on her murder mysteries. She is the first saint to exit the deal.
Which just leaves the Queen and myself. Well, let's hope Her Majesty enjoys script-stealing thieves such as you, William Jerk's face.
What's your problem, man?
My problem with Shakeweight over here is that he's been stealing my plays and poems. Everyone can see it.
Hold on. Let's unbox this for a moment, shall we? How exactly has he been stealing your plays?
I write a play about two Italian families fighting, and Shaky Bits over here writes Romeo and Juliet. Wow.
No, I got it. So,
Go ahead.
he wrote about two fighting Italians, and that's why you think he stole it?
Yeah.
Have you ever met an Italian person in your life? They're always fighting. For example, The Godfather 1.
Never seen it.
Fighting Italians. Godfather 2.
Never heard of it.
Fighting Italians. The Godfather...
That's my favorite.
That's the bad one.
Two examples is fine. Two examples make the point.
Well, what about my poem, Reasons and Affections, resembling parts of his Oberon and Titania play?
All right, you puffed out moron. I wrote a play called Oberon, the Prince of the Fairies. This is what we do. We borrow from ancient literature and mythological eras, and we make contemporary entertainment out of it.
I may be puffed out, but I am not a moron, you criminal.
Oh, what are you gonna do about
You
Mr.
both
Clay?
just stop it. Hey.
I know how to settle this. Let's have a good old-fashioned playwrights challenge. You know, duel with your words.
We accept.
Stop doing
Accept.
Fine. I know he's been stealing my poems, my plays, my style, everything. I
What are the
don't
rules?
know how,
What are the
but
rules?
he has.
Tell me the rules.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
stop
do
you.
that.
I'll
Come on,
make
come
sure
on,
you
come on.
get no funding.
Devere, we've all read your work. It's garbage.
You did.
Charlie here can't even write. But if you lock her in a room with a crayon and 3 monkeys, she still does better than you.
Then bring on the child with her schoolyard disease. Oh, put your tongue away. So many germs. Fine. We'll go old school. First person to throw down a play title in a speedily manner wins. And if you can't, you lose. Her Majesty, will you choose subjects?
Watch as the playwrights rattle off titles one after the other while the queen changes the subject. Who will win? Who will succeed? Why am I this annoying?
Go away.
So be it. Oh, and Shakespeare.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You annoying Devere is pleasing to me. If you bloody his nose, I will consider sponsoring you.
Oh, no, blood,
no,
please.
no,
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 germs.
no, no,
No,
no.
germs.
Dramatic build-up later. It's
Oh.
Do you have a...
I'll have your back.
I've got schnapps.
First subject, supernatural play title.
very well. Sam and Dean versus the Horcrux that is Mein Kampf.
What? The terrible tragedy of the devilish Duchess.
Scooby-Doo versus the Steel Phantom.
The illustrious conspiracy of the Black Death.
What?
Stop attacking them!
This is fine.
Change, historical sounding plays.
Charlie, you're up.
What? Master Shakespeare, I can't.
Just do it.
I have no words.
Just go.
If she can't, you lose.
No, any of them can, Edward. Any may speak.
Well, they're nothing. They're all nothing.
The burning of Oxford!
Ooh, you monster. Stafford, a history of dollars.
Kid Marlowe has it figured out. It's the colors. Mentioning colors triggers Webster.
You're right. The first time was supposed to say blacksmith.
And what stopped it?
I got it!
Oh, this is exciting, isn't it?
What are you doing? Oh, hey, well, I'm gonna get a part. You
No!
don't mind. You got
Stop!
this.
Wait!
Wait.
Must say I love all of this violence. Change, Italian sounding plays.
The torrid tale of the Tuscan villa.
The Blue Waters of Venice.
Why is everyone running away from you? I just want to get a drink.
The golden rays off of Rome.
Hey, the white hot lightning of Jupiter.
What's wrong
Stop
with
with the plays, Master Shakespeare's the trigger.
Green! Oh, you monster! I should put my blade right
Wait,
through you.
Edward, I must say that green does not sound very
Oh, this is your fault, you lowly little beast, you! I should put my blade right through you. I should trample you on the child's place. Get out of my way. I will end you!
Hey! Before you start wanting to end everyone, there's something you should know about us lowly kind.
Absolutely.
We're all filled with all sorts of issues, Devere. Pestilence, famine, mommy and daddy. And that's just the start of it, pretty boy.
Oh, you fools, why do you think I'm wearing gloves? I'm not.
I hear that the ragmonger hasn't been to the latrines backstage in some time. A couple of us had to get creative. Hands-on
Oh, you
approach.
monsters! I will destroy you all! I will burn down your homes, murder your families! I am the superior earl here!
No. Only a superior earl can come from the superior region of France, which you don't.
You, my lord, are simply a sparkling tool.
I will just take the snap of my fingers to destroy you all!
Hey. Calm down there, wannabe Thanos. You with your angry man rage.
You are exactly what is wrong with the world today, Devere. And coming from someone like me, that should tell you something.
Edward, I tire of this. You were rude, smarmy, and overly emotional.
That's not nice.
Phineas, your blade, please.
Oh, the Queen of
About
England
time
has
it's
requested
gonna be
I
so
rate
fun.
Phineas
I'm
to
gonna
give her
get-
my blade. Will I do it? What will happen next? Yep.
Your Majesty.
I can't have you insulting my Devere.
Wait,
An
what?
assault on my company is like an assault on my own person.
I must warn you, Your Majesty, I fight to win. Fighting a woman or not.
You should learn that women are as capable as you, Devere.
Yeah!
Queen of England, show mercy. Will Edward de Vere triumph? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Seven with the thing!
Face yourself. Predictable.
I could do this all day, Your Majesty. Oh,
There you are.
my! Where did you get that? Ah!
Why would you shout before you attack?
Who charges like that?
You fight like a Welshman.
What?
Ha-ha!
What are you doing?
Oh!
Careful, careful. Good.
Hit him in the head!
Oh!
Oh!
Very good, very good.
That looked like it hurt.
Twice! I can do this all day, Devere.
Stop touching me!
Oh, there's the man rage.
Oh, look
Why
at
for
you
those
go.
white
You're like an angry little...
Whoa! Didn't see that one coming.
Edward, I promise to never tell my husband of this. If you kiss my boots.
Your boots? Oh, not your boot.
Edward de Vere, Earl of Oxford, is blessed to kiss the Queen's boots.
My boots.
Kiss her boots! Kiss her boots! Kiss her boots! Kiss her boots! Kiss her... Oh!
You're not fit to kiss the Queen's boots.
Does anyone have an ibuprofen?
Smile, Devere. You are so much prettier when you smile. Well, Shakespeare, it seems you're all the Queen's company now, so how do you usually finish these things off when you win?
That's a great question. We don't normally win enough to find out.
It's kind of our first time. How should we finish this?
I think we can do it this time.
All right, Charlie.
Don't mess up.
Will says that all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and a man whose part can play many different roles. By that sentiment, stand tall, please, company. Stand tall.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to our show, put on by the cast of the Pittsburgh Renaissance Fair. Normally, this is the part of the show where we pass around a hat, you put money in it, but we ask for none. We only ask that you go and tell your friends that we continue to do what we do. If you did not enjoy the show, now is the time for quiet contemplation. Jump it away. Also, this is Andy, our stage manager. He does all the good stuff. Will Edward de Vere continue to be a pompous little twit?
Yep, probably.
Tune in next time on the St. George's Den. Da-da-dum. Thank you. The Crimson